Excuse me! Taxi!
Come on, what are you doing? This is the 77 WABC minicast.
So oil prices jumped after Israel struck Iran's South Pars gas field. Have you ever heard of that? The largest such facility in the world, which Tehran shares with Qatar. The attack was designed to cut off an economic pipeline for the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Wall Street Journal, Iran's military joint command said it would escalate the war in new ways after the attack, while Qatar's foreign ministry condemned the strikes. Earlier, Israel killed Iran's intelligence minister, the latest member of Tehran's top leadership to be wiped out this week. Wow. Ismail Khatib was described by Israel as having played a significant role in Tehran's crackdown on recent protests. I want this thing to wind down. And what do you have to say here? Sandy, hello.
Hi, Greg. Thanks for taking my call. I'm calling because a few weeks ago or a couple of weeks ago, a caller asked you your feelings about the interview between Huckabee and Tucker Carlson.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you liked them both. And
Huckabee and Tucker?
Huckabee and Tucker.
Well, I said more than that, but yeah, that's true.
Anything anti-Semitic about Tucker. Do you feel that way still?
Do I feel that way still? It sounds like you're trying to, I don't know, entrap me somehow, right? I mean, a little bit. Like, you know, if I dare say anything about Tucker, I think the bottom line I said was, I will not and I refuse to listen to podcasts all day long. I'm not going to sit down and listen to the 3-hour conversation between Huckabee and Tucker. I also can't listen to the 4-hour conversation between him and Nick Fuentes. I just can't do it. All right. Now, there are people that I am friendly with who don't talk to me anymore because of my politics. I know how that feels. I'm just, look, with Joe Kent, this son of a bitch was the national director of counterterrorism. Tucker hosts a podcast. It's a podcast. All right. People say things on a podcast, and it's not up to me, or I am not in a position to like, I condemn what I just am not going to do it. And yeah, I do like Tucker. He has shown kindness toward me, and I can't go deep, and I'm not going to go deep. I'm going to cut some people. I don't know. I mean, he's not talking about this is how I feel. All right. Does that make sense? Is it a cop out? Maybe it is. I have not heard him advocate genocide. I haven't heard anything like that. But I just can't spend all my time, you know, listening to things and then getting angry about them. How about you, Sandy?
Tucker is singing the same song as Kent.
But Kent is different. Kent is in a position of power. First of all, the thing that I found most obtuse and most rejectable, whatever. The no notice, you know, I'm leaving today. You got a very sensitive job, right? And I'm leaving because of the Iran war. But the Iran war has nothing to do with the job that he holds, right? And then, yeah, all that stuff about Israel, I don't agree. And I think he probably has been listening to the podcast. But that's the 3 things on the list that I pointed out. That was one of them, but the first 2 stand. Yeah, but you understand the difference between a guy who does podcasts and a guy who actually works for the federal government and national security, right?
Absolutely. But Tucker has a huge audience, and he influences a lot of people.
So does Candace Owens. So do a lot, you know what I mean? I mean, and they read books and they go to the library. I can't just monitor and be outraged all the time on that, especially with somebody I kind of like.